I appreciate that people are having a hard time. Me too.
Yeah.
I work for a living. If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here. Okay? So I'm a working person.
Working person? This is the most out-of-touch thing I've ever heard a celebrity say. We got to run some numbers and put this into perspective. The median household income in America is $80,000. And after taxes, it's about $66,000. And this is before 401k contributions and health insurance. You have been famous for 40 years and have a net worth of $60 million. And on top of that, you make $8 million a year. And even though you're paying an insane amount of taxes, you're still taking home $3.8 million a year. That is $73,000 a week take home pay. You, Whoopi Goldberg, by yourself, make more money per week than the average American family makes a year. And you're going to sit here and say that you relate to the struggle of the American people? Do you realize that people have not recovered financially since the pandemic?
Yes, these liberal Democrats are going crazy. Whoopi said something that triggered everyone on the internet. What I've seen within the space of 5 hours is concerning. Before we go into this video, he blew off on Jasmine.
She doesn't matter. She wants to be AOC. She wants to be famous. She knows she gets famous by attacking President Trump in ways that are over the top, so she gets attention on social media. We all know what the game is. In my opinion, she's not looking out for the people in her district.
And if you really want to know who the criminals are in this country, you can Google it. You don't have to trust me. But the people that commit 80% of the most violent crimes in this country are white supremacists. Yet for whatever reason, they sit and they serve at the pleasure of the president. They are the ones that were there on January 6th, tearing our democracy down physically. And now we have them tearing us down right here from within.
She's trying to build a fame quotient. This is Jasmine Crockett. Okay, so she's a big Trumpist hit person. That's what she is. Now, if she would like to sit across from me, and we'll invite her to discuss Confronting Evil and the chapter on Hitler, which is stuff you have no idea about, I would be happy to do that, because I know a lot about the Third Reich, and I don't believe Jasmine Crockett knows anything about it. But I could be wrong. Maybe she is a German scholar. Okay. So she appears on CNN, of course, and she's still spouting this radical, progressive point of view. Roll the tape.
But do you have a responsibility as an elected official not to raise the temperature, but rather lower the temperature, particularly when there are people out there who listen to elected officials all over the place who are not well, who use that as a way to instigate the political you are calling out?
I think that my responsibility is to be transparent and to be honest. And the reality is that we are living in a time in which this administration and this regime is not interested in making sure that people understand history. We need to understand why they are so problematic. And so I am using that language because it is accurate language. When we see the consolidation of power, when we see them trying to chill speech of jokesters, when we're seeing all of this, that is a playbook out of Hitler, and I won't deny it. Like, these are the facts.
No, it's not.
Yes, I call her ghetto Democrat for a reason. When you take a look at what she has been doing for a very long time now, extremely concerning. I'm happy that we called that out. Jasmine, for a very long time, is doing everything for the camera. She wants to go viral. She wants people to talk about her. Since she had a viral moment, since that day till date, she has been doing this every single day, changing her to doing this, causing problems like what they just call out here. And she seemed not to even see that as any issue, but a lot of people are concerned with this. Trump is this, Trump is that, Trump made it clear, I think yesterday, a reporter asked a question about Jasmine. Trump said this lady has low IQ. She was offended by that. But that is the truth. Before we conclude on this clip, I'm more concerned with.
These are the facts.
No, it's not. So if you were a dissenter of the Third Reich after 1933, you weren't removed from your job. You were either killed or put in a concentration camp. Dachau was the first one. It wasn't like you got a call from the Reich Chancellery in Berlin saying, hey, drag Jimmy Kimmel off the air. No, that's not what the Third Reich did. They marched some Gestapo agents into the television studio. TV wasn't even invented then, but let's say radio. And they grabbed the guy and threw him in a car. Ms. Crockett. Okay, that's what the Third Reich was under Adolf. And no comparison to what the United States is. None. Got it, lady? I'll give you 100 more. I know I'm being disrespectful, but she doesn't deserve to be respected, Jasmine Crockett, because she's not looking out for her people. She's not looking out for her district. What good does her radical progressive profile do the Texans in her district? What?
Yeah, now going into this second video, I'm about to show you, when you take a look at this, published by the New York Post, Whoopi Goldberg calls for Trump to be forcefully removed from office after UN speech. I'm worried. And on another video, they compare living in America to Iran. When I look at what is going on, I was like, are these people not tired? Someone wrote, Whoopi running her mouth again like she is the high priestess of politics is comedy gold. This is the same woman who can barely keep her daytime gossip show alive. Here thinks she has the authority to forcefully remove a sitting president because she is worried.
If he ends the war in Ukraine, he should get the Nobel Peace Prize. Let's root for him.
I'm not sure about that. Well, listen, it's not happening at the moment.
Yeah.
He had an opportunity to do so much more than he offered them, and they don't consider him to be serious anymore. And I'm worried. What is the amendment, the
23rd?
23rd Amendment, when people start to say 24th, it's when they say
what?
Maybe we should talk about, you know.
It's actually the 25th Amendment.
I knew it was wrong.
Getting closer with every number.
We were getting there. I didn't know what you meant. You meant when you start questioning someone's competence.
Well, they questioned Biden's competence. If Biden had acted like this, I would have said, yeah, take him and sit him down somewhere.
Yeah.
But this was not presidential, and this was not helpful.
No.
This was not helpful.
It's embarrassing.
You know. And it's slow.
But let's just remember, too, the Iranians literally threw people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie to the car.
But where the Iranian regime is today in 2025 is nothing
used to
compared to the
just
United
keep
States.
hanging black people. So
it is not even the same. I couldn't step foot during this.
Wait. That's not what you mean to say. It is the same.
No, it's not. The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit in Toronto.
I believe you heard her. This is a black woman and she is successful. Sometimes when she talks like this, I really wonder. I will end here. Thank you guys for always been there sharing out my video. God bless you. I saw the short clips. Please, you can skip.
I've been hearing a lot about what I need to say and do tonight. And the truth is, I don't think what I have to say is going to make much of a difference. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. And I don't know if you saw this on Sunday. Erica Kirk forgave the man.
All the same people that are in these polite social circles with you they're feeling vindicated and saying the most evil.
Make people sort of forgive him?
Well, I think he'll cheer himself on and his fans
With all due respect to former President Obama,
is blatant censorship
because he says he has a team of fact checkers.
The FCC.
I want them to stop fooling around with my right to say what I feel.
Americans, it's a part of who we are.
Because that is really something that didn't happen before.
Does anybody else watch The View? Because I think there's some drama or nothing.
I'm going to say one.
Look, there are certain rules of free speech that we must all abide by. But in case anyone needs a refresher, we're going to go over the rules again.
He does not have a right to have a television show where he lies his ass off to the American people.
There are repercussions to spreading lies.
Somebody to get up there, not give a speech about.
And I just want to say this.
But here's the thing.
Jimmy Kimmel never saw a conservative get canceled that he didn't celebrate.